Hello, parents, and welcome into first grade math with Miss Pat, where God has your back as far as using me as a vessel to help you with your child with first grade math. You know, this is a very, very special time of the year. It is Christmas, and I would like to wish all of you all a Merry Christmas. At Christmas, it is so much fun at school because we get the opportunity to wear our festive clothing. The boys and girls also get the opportunity to wear their crazy socks on Crazy Socks Day. What I would like to do now, parents, is to show you a strategy that we use in first grade that you can teach your child at home using crazy socks as my illustration. One of our standards in first grade math is to understand missing addends. And today, what we will be doing is finding a missing addend using a strategy known as the number bond. With this strategy, your child will understand how to find the missing addend and also understand the relationship between addition and subtraction. I have been in education for over 20 years now. I've taught first grade and sixth grade math. I have ran my own international nonprofit organization where we provided educational services in Northwest Haiti. It was there where I did missions work for over 20 years, and my organization was successful at helping thousands of students be educated. We were able to build a 9-classroom building, provide clean drinking water, a food security program. We distributed books and school supplies. Now let's go on and get into our lesson for today. Now, Alan today from Canada will be assisting me answering our questions. Now, let's look at our first problem. What I have here, boys and girls, is a number bond. And this is what we will be using today to solve our problems. Now, at the top is where we put our total. And on these two sides are where we put our addends. And addends are just numbers that we add together to get the total. In our first example, we have 11 pairs of crazy socks here, which indicates the amount of students that actually wore crazy socks to my classroom today. Now, some students had new crazy socks and some students made their socks. 6 students purchased their socks. How many made their socks? Now, we have added our 6 pairs of crazy socks representing the amount of students that purchased their socks. What number do we have to add to 6 in order to get 11? 5. Very good. We had to add 5 more pairs of crazy socks. So now we know that 6 plus 5 equals 11. And we also know that 5 plus 6 equals 11. We call that the commutative property of addition, which basically means it doesn't matter which order our addends are in, we still get the same total. What else could we have done? Subtraction! Very good. We could have used subtraction, and we could have said 11 minus the 6 students that purchased their socks is going to equal the 5 students that made their socks. We could have also said that the 11 students that wore socks minus the 5 that made their socks equals the 6 that actually purchased their socks. Good job. So we see in this particular number bond, we could have used subtraction or we could have used addition. In each one of our number sentences, we use the same numbers. So one thing we want to remember when we are doing number bonds is we're going to have 4 different types of number sentences. 2 will be addition and 2 will be subtraction, and all of them will use the same numbers. Now let's look at another problem. Here I am only putting the number, and in this particular case, our total is 16. That represents the 16 students in the last classroom. Now, 4 students did not wear the Christmas socks. How many wore the Christmas socks? Now, the first thing I did was I added our 4 to our number bond to represent the 4 students that did not have the Christmas socks. Now, what addend do we have to add to 4 in order to get 16? 12. Very good. We had to add 12. So now we know that the 4 students that did not wear the Christmas socks plus the 12 students that did wear the Christmas socks equals 16 students in all. What else could we have said? 12 plus 4. Very good. We could have said 12 plus 4 equals 16. What else could we have said? 16 minus 4. We could have also used subtraction to solve the problem, and we could have said that the 16 students minus the 4 students that did not wear the Christmas socks equal the 12 students that did. What else could we have said? 16 minus 12. Or we could have said that the 16 students total minus the 12 that wore the Christmas socks equals the 4 that did not. Parents, I would like to leave you with this one inspiration. You know, this time is a time for giving. It's a time for sharing. It's a time for showing love and compassion. There is a famous proverb that says, "Blessed are those that consider the poor." One suggestion I like to give parents is to model compassion during this particular time of the year. You can show your child this by asking them to sacrifice one of their gifts. That gift can be donated to a local shelter, or your child, as opposed to getting a gift, can sacrifice one of their gifts and donate to a nonprofit organization that are helping poor and needy children. There are thousands of children that are homeless in the United States. Please share hope during this particular time. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up. And to continue to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to our channel below. Bye-bye and Merry Christmas.